Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is a pick a card reading where you get to choose the deck. So I know that a lot of you guys are very familiar with the decks that I'm using. Just so you guys know, I've had a lot of questions on this. I use the Enchanted Tarot, which I love. I use the classic Romance Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. These are just the best. I have a personal deck that I made that I use occasionally. It's very personal, so occasionally I use this deck. And then of course I have my Wildwood Tarot, and this is like my trusty old Wildwood deck, the first deck I started with. Absolutely love it. So you guys get an opportunity to decide what message you want. You can even pick more than one message. If you have a specific question, go ahead and hold that in your mind and you can choose a deck or two to get the answer. If you have a couple different questions, you can ask that. If you just want to know something random or you want a general message, you can go for that. I have a lot of options here. Keep in mind this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everybody. So if you're commenting, oh, it doesn't resonate, well, then maybe it's not for you. This is for specific people. I'm being guided to help. And if you're having trouble choosing a number, you can always try a number generator or roll a dice or pause the screen and hold your hand over each option and see if your fingers tingle. Oh, whoa, my fingers are really tingling over this. Maybe that's a message for me. We'll have to find out. So let's get started, you guys. You can choose number 1, my Enchanted Tarot. Number 2, my Angel deck. Number 3, my Love deck with the garnet on it. I have 2 love options for you guys because I have a feeling like a lot of you guys want to know about love, so I'm giving you an option. So number 3, my Love deck with the garnet on it. Number 4, my Wildwood deck. Number 5, my personal deck. Number 6, my Love deck with the snow quartz on it. So if you choose number 1, the Enchanted Tarot, let's go ahead and get you your message. If you choose any of the other ones, then head to the comments below where one of my lovely followers always helps me do the timestamps. Thank you so much to those of you guys who help me with the timestamps. Real quick, I did want to let you guys know about a discount I have available. Some of you guys have been asking. If you want a reading from me within 3 days, I have an emergency reading available and it's on sale right now. I have a discount code where you can take an additional $10 off of the sale price, making the final price of this reading only a little bit more than my in-depth reading. So if you want to get a reading within 3 days, all you have to do is go to promiseharmony.com/services and click on the emergency reading, and there's a discount code box and you can type in read ASAP in all caps, read ASAP. So read ASAP, READ ASAP. Type that into the little box. It'll take an extra $10 off and you get your reading or your Skype with me within 3 days. I only have 3 spots available for that discount code for that sale. I just wanted to help any of you guys who've been asking about really needing a reading from me like right now, kind of make it easier for you guys. So anyways, those of you guys who choose number 1, let's do this. So here is your message. First of all, we have the Prince of Wands. And so this could be talking about a person in your life or an energy that is coming in your life, or somebody who is going to be appearing in your life. This is talking about indecision, the 2 of Swords. So it might be that you're confused about somebody, their motives or their intentions. It could be love related. So you're undecided, you're having trouble making a decision. This could have been going on for a couple weeks now because I see the new moon here. This could be a message that's been going on for a few weeks, and now around the time of the full moon, this energy is intensifying. Could also be a message that you'll be able to make a decision in the next couple of weeks, so don't rush it yet. But yeah, some kind of decision that's related to a person. This card could also have to do with the change of residence or a change of job. So maybe you want to get a new job, but you're not sure if you should leave your old one, or you want to move, but you're like, I don't know how I'm going to manifest the means to do this. This is also represents a person who sparks your creativity. Also somebody who's very ambitious, somebody who's pioneering, somebody who likes to travel, have fun, adventure. Maybe this is a fire sign. So once again, this could be talking about a person that you're confused about or you need to make a decision about. It could be whether or not to step away from this person or to step towards this person. Or if it's not a person, that doesn't resonate. It could be that you're having trouble making a decision about changing your job or if you should move somewhere. All right. Now, seeing this sandwiched with the Ace of Pentacles is kind of adding another layer to this message, because this is talking about a reward. It's saying if you make this decision, if you move forward and you trust your intuition here and your inner guidance, there actually will be a reward and there will be stability. And this is actually a really beautiful message saying you're going to have enough resources to do whatever it is that you wish. So for those of you guys who are worried about changing the job, if this is a good time, or moving somewhere, it's saying you will be provided for. For those of you guys who are thinking about love, making a decision regarding a person who's similar to the characteristics of the Prince of Wands, it could be that there's going to be a new beginning because of the decision that you make to either step away from someone or step towards someone in love. With the Ace of Swords, it's kind of a little bit of a bittersweet message telling you that if you force this outcome too hard, it might backfire on you. So this really is like a go with the flow card. This is also telling you that some distraction might be necessary in your life right now, you know, to cut away the dead wood and to make way for something new. They're saying don't force it, but if anything needs to fall apart right now, let it. So maybe if the place you're living, it's just not working out for you, maybe it's time to just figure out a way to move and move past that. If it's a job, maybe you just kind of need to let this end and like let things play out and go search for a new one. Even if you're letting your coworkers down, or you were just about to get a promotion, or you promised that you would stay through a certain amount of time, or it's a bad time for your job, you know, trust yourself and look out for yourself first. You know, you don't have to self-sacrifice that hard. If you're not happy, it's time to get out of there. Also, maybe it's a person you want to move towards. They're saying, or maybe romantically, they're saying don't push that energy too hard. Be open to receive, take it step by step. Or maybe this is saying, you know, some destruction is necessary because you need to walk away from a relationship to create some change for yourself in your life. Whatever this is, you're being given a really good idea that has to do with your long-term goals. You're starting to think more about long-term, and you're looking at different aspects of your life and asking yourself, is this in alignment? Is this in alignment? Is this in alignment? And you're starting to realize there's some things that need to change, and I might need to let go of some stuff. It might be kind of rough at first, but it's going to turn out well. You're going to get your stability back. And so also it's a message that your life's purpose is becoming more clear. And doors are going to be opening all around you. So you just need to step forward and make this decision, whatever it is. And I feel like you have a couple of weeks to make this decision. The energy is really going to press you to make that happen. So if things that are unexpected start happening out of the blue, it might be aligning you to really make this decision and make this happen. So overall, very positive message, beautiful changes coming in your life, leading to happiness, wealth, and stability. So I hope that this message resonates with you, and I will see you later. Peace out. So if you choose number 2, my angel deck, let's go ahead and get started on your message. Ooh, okay, so I think this is a message about you being a light worker, all right? Now, it's all just labels, but I like to think of a light worker as somebody who really sees their unique purpose here, as somebody who's spreading light and love into this world. So maybe you're doing it by being artistic and through your creativity. Maybe you're doing it because you have really healing energy. Maybe you're just touching the hearts of everybody who meets you on your path, trying to, you know, make their path a little bit better, or just put a little bit of kindness their way, you know, being the change that you want to see in this world. That's really what a light worker is, being the change. And so they're saying you have to have the willingness to shine your light. So that means not hiding your light. So maybe it's time for you to put yourself out there. We've been talking a lot on this channel about connecting with other people, because oftentimes when you pray or you wish or you have a long-term goal or a fantasy or a dream you want to fulfill, the answer usually comes through another person or through a group of people. So if you shut yourself off to people and just kind of stay in your bubble, it's going to be hard to fulfill those dreams and your mission. So it's okay to be introverted, and it's really good to keep your circle small too, to have boundaries and not to let too many people close. But I'm talking about people that you're partnering with or networking with or just being acquaintances with, people whose lives you can touch. So they're saying have the willingness to shine your light and put yourself out there. It's not like bragging if you're going to put your accomplishments out, or if you're going to make a social media page and like talk about something that you're interested in, or get up like an Etsy shop or something and sell like a product that you're proud of, or craft or something that you're good at. It's saying have the willingness to shine your light and follow your intuition. They're saying it's time to exercise your power. And you know what's amazing? We all have this power because we are all extensions of the universe. We're part of the universe is part of us. We're an aspect of God, God is an aspect of us. It's really interesting. We're all a mirror to each other. And so this is saying you can draw upon the power of the universe and upon the power of the cosmos in order to make things happen in your life. You don't have to do it alone. A really great way to do this is by using rituals. Some people call these spells. Some people like to think of it as just prayer, when you pray for help to God or the angels. Some people like to set intentions and make a list of goals and just be like, you know what, this is the commitment I'm making to myself to exercise my willpower to make this happen. However you look at it, you have power, whether you imagine it's coming from inside of yourself or from somewhere else. You partner with the universe, partner with the divine forces, and know that you can make anything happen that you want. And remember to keep it simple. This does have a lot to do with your purpose and you putting yourself out there, but keep it simple, little by little, step by step, day by day. And maybe this is talking about getting your website up or something like that. I think some of you guys want to get some kind of web page up or business going, and they're saying just keep it simple. Like for my website, I just used a template on squarespace.com. I didn't even get it designed. I will eventually. For my YouTube, you guys, I'm just this is a blanket and a tripod. You don't have to have everything all pro in order to make an impact or in order to get something going. So this is definitely a message about starting with what you have, where you're at, and using your power and shining your light. You've got this, you can do this. You just have to have the willingness to take that first step. So I hope that this message resonates with you, and I will see you later. Peace out. So for those of you guys who choose number 3, oh my goodness, my dinner's here. Do you guys want to see it? Oh, look at this. John made gnocchi. I think that's how you pronounce it. Gnocchi. How do you say it, John? Gnocchi? Gnocchi from scratch. And so it's like potato and like flour, and it looks so good. Okay, can you take this, John? All right. My dinner's here, but I promise I'm not going to rush your messages. Anyways, I'm in Italy right now, so all the ingredients are fresh. It's awesome. Anyways, let's see if my dinner somehow ties into this reading. Just like any good meal, this took John like hours to make. It's worth waiting for. When you, I'm like making a huge metaphor out of this, but just hear me out, you guys. When you're manifesting something, it really is like going to a really nice restaurant. You sit down, you look at the menu, you see there's all these options, and you put in your order. And maybe it's a legit restaurant where like even if it's not on the menu, you can still be more specific and have them make something, and they're like, sure, let's do it. You put in your order, but then there's a point where you have to wait, okay? Now, if you're at a shitty restaurant, this order is going to come in like 5 minutes because they microwaved it. It's going to be cold in the middle, and it's going to be awful, and you're going to hate it. If it's a legit restaurant, you're going to be waiting a while, okay? If someone's making this shit from scratch, it's going to take some time. But it's going to be worth it. It's going to come at the perfect moment. It's going to be delicious. It's going to satisfy you, and it's going to be everything you hope for. And so that's kind of a message here with your love life, okay? The universe knows what you want, okay? The universe, you put your order in by your repeated thoughts, by your repeated intentions, by, you know, hoping, wishing, longing for this person. And I feel like this is a message about letting go of that, because the more that you sit there and you long and you focus on the absence of this, it's gonna create a lot of anxiety, and it's also it can push it away, okay? Now, passion is coming in your life, okay? Leading to a long-term relationship, okay? And there are some really intense romantic feelings coming your way. And this is just a message that maybe you picked on this and you've been waiting for love. And the universe is like, we know, we want you, we know that you want like a passionate relationship, like, you know, one of those bodice ripping kind of sweep you off your feet kind of passionate romances. And they're saying hold out for this, because sometimes in love, you know, we don't hold out for number one and we just pick somebody who's just like Mr. Right now instead of waiting for Mr. Right. So they're saying wait for the person that, you know, whether they're male or they're female or they're non-gendered or other or whatever, they're saying wait for the person that you know is worth it. So worth waiting for, and they're also saying wait for the person who's worth it. Don't just go date the fuckboy because you're bored, you know. Don't go back to your ex because you're bored. Don't just meet that guy online that you feel is kind of whatever. Give it a chance, even though your gut's telling you, I don't really like this person or I'm not attracted to them. Wait for somebody that's worth it, that you're going to have that passion with, you know? And this is also another message, okay? If that doesn't resonate with you, some of you guys might be waiting for somebody who's in a relationship or who's married, okay? And there's a lot of passion coming out from both sides. And this is saying that trust, you know, if this person has expressed romantic feelings for you, or you know they have feelings for you, trust that if it's meant to be together, that the universe will find a way to align this so you guys can be together. If it's, you know, so they're saying it's worth waiting for. Either way, the message here is that divine timing is at work in your love life. Trust it. I hope that this message resonates with you, and I will see you later. Peace out. So for those of you guys that choose number 4, my Wildwood Tarot, let's get your message. So first of all, there's a message about fulfillment. I feel like if you chose this deck, you might have a little bit of anxiety right now. The holidays are coming for a lot of us, not everybody, people from all over the world watching this, but for some of us, holidays are coming, and that can create a little bit of anxiety, or like kind of like the other shoe's gonna drop feeling. And I feel like Spirit's just trying to tell you, like, don't worry. Think back to your past and your childhood. A lot of the reasons why people get anxiety around the holidays is because you're around your family a lot. And for some people, that means drama. For some people, it's awesome. And it's like a Christmas card, you know, or like a little Hallmark movie, but not for everyone. So they're saying, just realize there could be some entanglements and crap going down because of the holidays. But they're saying everything's going to work out. Just hold your ground, keep your peace. Realize it's just a little triggering time of year for some people. And like, that's what this is saying. Hold your ground. It might be tumultuous with your family around the holidays, but you'll make it through. If you're watching this and it's not the holidays, or that does not resonate with you, I do see another message telling you you will be finding fulfillment very soon. You're really working hard to build your foundation right now and to get like your finances in order and have just like a good place to live. Maybe you're saving up for a car, or like you're trying to move somewhere. It's just like, it has to do with just like your lot in life and your finances and your security. It's like really root chakra energy. Maybe it's even about trying to find a life partner. And so they're saying you will be fulfilled, but there are some delays, okay? There are some people that are meant to come into your life to help you to the next level. And so the answer isn't like to wait for these people, but just to know you're not going to be doing this alone. You're never alone. The universe always sends someone, and I feel like that's just a big message for you. You will be leaving difficult times behind, and the swan is also a message of clairvoyance. Trust your clairvoyance. Trust your insight. If you don't know what your clairvoyance is, or like what your spiritual gifts are, head over to my pick a card reading called What Are Your Psychic and Spiritual Gifts? Just type that in, Rainbow Harmony, what are your psychic gifts, and try that reading. It will tell you how your intuition is speaking to you, so you're able to listen to it more. So trust your intuition, and I do see you moving towards smoother waters. So I hope that this message resonates, and I will see you later. Peace out. So next we have my personal deck. So first of all, you are getting, and this is number 5. So this is the chameleon. I'm kind of proud of myself for drawing this chameleon. Not all of the cards are this legit. And the message here is telling you that one soft step after another is going to get you where you want to be. So this is just one step at a time. We talk about that a lot on my channel. I put off taking action towards my dreams for the longest time. I just decided to keep my day job. I'd get Chipotle, I'd come home, I would Netflix and chill, hang out with my friends sometimes, but I had big dreams for my life, but I just kind of stayed where I was at because I was like, whatever, I'm young, I don't know what to do, it's like too much. Like I would think about the bigger picture and I get overwhelmed by the details. But little did I know that it's the little things that you do every day that add up to take you to your dreams. So all you have is today. That's all you're ever going to have is the moment. So when you're in the moment, just think around, just look around and think, is there something I can do right now? Or is there something I can do today to get closer to my dreams? And that's what they're telling you to do. Maybe it's making a vision board. Maybe it's writing an email. Maybe it's filling out a resume. Whatever it is, they're saying one step after the other. Know who you are, and like what you are in this life is altered by your actions. So if you want to be different, if you want to go somewhere different, if you want a different life, you have to act different. You have to make different choices. So for me, let's say for instance, moving from a small town, having multiple roommates, and wanting to move into my own apartment in the city, I had to stop going out with my friends all the time and stop spending all my money on going out. I had to stop spending all my money on shoes. I had to start eating healthier so I could have energy, you know. I had to, after work and on the weekends, start working towards my dreams and getting stuff together. And so, like, instead of doing the same thing I always did, I had to change that little bit every day to get where I wanted to go. And so they're telling you, what can you do right now? And don't wait until you get the money. Don't wait until you get the education, or don't wait until, like, you're always going to be waiting for something to come through, but that's a bad sign. If you're waiting for something, then that means you're not going to get there. So there's always something you can do now. So, and they're saying sometimes fake it till you make it is the best way to go. And that's how I became a fashion stylist. I remember that I moved to LA and I just looked up this place where there were all these showrooms I could pull from. And like, I emailed this showroom and like, just kind of like was like, I'm doing this project, and like hyped it up. And then I showed up at the showroom and they're like, who are you? And I just looked really nice and I just walked in. I just started looking at the clothes and I pulled it. I didn't even have a photographer. I didn't even know what I was going to do with the clothes. I didn't even have a model. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I thought they were going to kick me out, and somehow I made it out of there with some clothes. And so after that, like, I busted my ass, found the photographer, found the stylist, found the people, and got like a badass shoot made. And then afterwards, I told them, oh yeah, it's gonna get published. Well, guess what? I didn't have anywhere I was gonna get it published. I was just lying out my ass. And so faking it till you make it. And yeah, I got it published. I had to. I had no other choice. You know, I couldn't let these people down. And so sometimes you gotta really fake it till you make it hardcore to get opportunities, and one will lead to the next, you know when you can pull it off. I think I knew I could pull that off. It's deep down inside of me. I had no choice but to pull it off, so I did it. Obviously, you know, be safe, but sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it super hard. So maybe on your Instagram or your page, it just is like student. But maybe you should just erase that and write painter. If you want to be a painter, just put that you're a painter. If you want to be a musician, don't put aspiring musician or aspiring actor. Put actor. Like, put what you are. Like, declare it. Like, claim what you are and who you are. Before I ever became a fashion stylist or creative director, I put it on my page. That's what I was. And I was just taking selfies of myself and outfits and stuff and whatever. And eventually I developed into that profession. I started my other account and said that I was a tarot reader before I actually really started taking off and doing it. Sometimes you just gotta start, you just gotta label yourself as what you wanna be and declare it and fake it till you make it. And when you introduce yourself to people, don't be like, hi, I'm Promise and I work at Starbucks. Be like, hi, I'm Promise and I'm an actor, or whatever, tell people what you do. And if they're like, oh wow, how'd you get into that? Just make something up. I mean, don't lie to people, but just be like, it's always been my passion. I really enjoy it. And I keep taking steps towards it. And then ask them how they're doing and what they're working towards. Speak what you want into existence. Stop telling people about your day job and start introducing yourself as the person that you really are and that you really want to be. So this is saying also, a message with the chameleon is saying that sometimes life can get a little scary and you can panic, and maybe that's what you're going through right now. They're saying just remember to tread carefully and know that you are very adaptable. Like, our human species is made to adapt. We can make it through so much. Our brains are so smart. We have all the tools, materials, supplies that we need. We have spiritual help and support, and know that you can adapt to any situation. And this is also, of course, a news of changing environments. So you might be moving somewhere or thinking about moving somewhere. I've been getting cards for that a lot. I think it's the time of year where people are just really starting to think about moving and wanting to prepare to perhaps make a move after the holidays or in the spring or something. And it's a good time to start really thinking about that. So the next message you're getting is reach out to that new friend. So this is a pretty simple message. It says, it's the perfect time to reach out to that person who left such an impression on you. This is the next step. So whoever this person is has some information for you or some help for you or some healing for you, or just like have a good time for you. And they want you to reach out to that new person. If you don't know who this is, you can't think of anybody, maybe you'll be meeting somebody new sometime soon that's going to help you. And so just trust that. I hope that this resonates with you. I'm sending you so much love and light. Peace out. So the final message, number 6, is another message from my love deck, the Snow Quartz from my love deck. So let's see what your message is. Well, we got the Release Your Ex card. That means I'm going to get a lot of thumbs down on this reading. Whenever I pull this card, I always get people thumbs downing me because I think it's a hard message to hear. Okay, so this isn't for everyone. Keep in mind, this is a general message. If you see this and you're like, no, you need to follow your path, and don't release somebody before you feel it's in alignment or before it's time. But for some of you guys, you need to clear your energy from this, okay? Maybe you've already released your ex, but you're still feeling kind of bitter or hurt, or like your heart feels closed because of it. Time to release those energies. And a really good ritual is to write a letter to this person. Don't send it, all right? And burn it. Or just like put it in some water or bury it or throw it in the trash, or write their name in Sharpie on a piece of toilet paper and just flush it down the toilet. Like, do some kind of ritual to release this person's energy, Then this is also saying great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So start making the effort to be flirty with other people and to be playful and recapture romance in your life. I think you're ready. This is what they're saying. You're ready to move forward. And then this is also talking about healing family issues, like your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. If you've had a hard time in love, or this relationship with this person, your ex, was like really toxic, it could be because you are harboring like some anxiety and a bit of depression and a bit of childhood wounds from your parents. And so I know what I'm talking about here because this happened to me. I've had some issues. Let's talk about issues in my love life because of the shit that I went through in my childhood relating with my family. The more that I cut the cords and heal with my family, and I let this go, and I forgive, it's helping me. And remember, forgiveness does not mean that you're saying that it's okay what somebody did or that you accept it. It doesn't mean you let somebody toxic back in your life. Forgiveness means you just don't carry around that anger and that shame and that guilt with you every day. It's like being free to live in the moment and have fun and enjoy your life without that chip on your shoulder, you know? And so, you know, maybe you attracted this person in your life to kind of bring that out of you, some of the stuff you needed to heal. And I just see it's time to let that person go. And this could be somebody you're with. Maybe this is somebody that you're actually with right now. And you're thinking, I need to make the effort to just have more fun in my life and be in a relationship that's more lighthearted, and they're telling you, you know, you could have attracted this person because you still have some unhealed wounds here. We tend to attract situations in our love lives that are reminiscent of the trauma we went through in the past, to kind of as a way to heal that. And it's because it's all we know. If all you know is toxic love, you're going to see somebody who's toxic and think that's love, you know? So the more that you heal, the more you start realizing what true love is, what unconditional love is. And the more your heart opens to it, the more safe you feel. The less you push it away, the less you reject it. So maybe it's time to step into true love. Maybe it's time to let somebody you've been going back and forth with, or somebody you've been in a long-term relationship with, go. Maybe it's time that you just release your ex, or you forgive somebody from your past, meaning you take that chip off your shoulder, not like you reconnect with them. But one thing is for sure, it's time to make the effort and be more playful. You do deserve love. Flirt with people. Don't be afraid to look somebody cute in the eyes and smile at them. You know, pull your shoulders back, take a deep breath, and stand up tall and just own who you are. And this is also a message about getting out into nature, because that will help heal your energy as well. So they're saying make the effort. True love is right around the corner. So I hope that this message resonates with you. I'm sending you so much love and light. Peace out. All right, you guys, I hope that you really enjoyed this reading. I'm going to continue to have free readings every week, multiple days a week on my channel. So continue to check back. I'm always posting. And I want to say thank you to the people who've been purchasing readings from me, because that is how my channel is sponsored. A lot of you guys have been asking, wow, how do you do all these readings? Well, it's because of you guys. You guys are sponsoring me and supporting me, which allows me to have the time and energy to take good care of myself so I can continue to do these readings for you guys. So just a quick shout out to all of my sponsors. I want to thank you guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.